Welcome to Letstute. We are back again with a new session. And today, if I'm going to say that we are going to do something adding. Are you surprised? Oh, let's not be surprised, dear. We will add something, but we will add something in grammar. Any guesses? What can we add? Of course, there are few things to be added, but the one we will add now is keep guessing, but don't get worried. It's not maths. Let's see. I'm giving you a hint. What's it? Have you all ever seen it? Do you all know? Any guesses? What can be the topic? I am waiting to hear something from you. Okay, I can see many hi, hello, but I want an answer. You can guess me by ly. Anything in grammar which ends with an ly or you see that ly usually there. Yes, Isha, you're right. It's Isha who has answered it correctly. It's adverb. So yes, we are back from Letstute. I'm Bonajasna Ganguly, the trainer of the day, and today we are here for adverbs. So before we begin the session, let me tell you that we are going on with you getting much closer. We want to get closer to you. For that, what do we need? We need your interaction. We need you to talk to us. We need you to come to us. As it is, Letstute has various things for you. Visit our website www.letstute.com and you will find something or the other, and not only for you, you will find it for all of you. So interact with us. And today the surprise is the more the people interact, the more they will be awarded as a winner of the day. And how will they know that? I will let you know for the end of the session also. Beforehand also, the people who got some prizes, we did one session, right, with a quiz. We'll come up with few more quizzes also. You'll be getting us interacted, or you'll get to know your name or who will be the how to get the prizes and all. Just email us. Our email ID will also be provided to you. Reach us to us, and then you will know that you are getting awarded by a free course, and that too entirely designed and curated by Letstute. So let's not further ado and let's get into the session with adverbs. Adverbs, as I'm trying to say, we will add something. We will do something special today. We will try to tell you what are the types of adverb, what else can we do in adverb, where can we present adverbs. So all these we will do in today's class. So let's begin with adverb. First, I would like to have a definition for it. As I told you, we are going to add something. So what should we add? Where should we add? Actually, we are adding some value to, any guesses? What do we add? Where do we add? As the word itself says, add verb. So yes, we will add something to verb, but not only to verbs. We can add to adjectives also and another adverb also if we have it in the sentence. Adverbs provide a context describing how, when, where, to what extent. And as I already gave you the hint, we usually have ly, but not always. Remember, we may not have this ly always. But to identify that, remember it should modify or it should explain more about the verb, adjective, or another adverb. So, first type of adverb, this is adverb of time, telling you when. For example, over here, the boys are sleeping. If I add over here, which I have not added, for sleeping lately, or they are sleeping so late, if I add these, then it becomes an adverb. I have not added over here to show you we can add these words. Next slide, please. Adverb of frequency. Frequency means how many times. Remember that you must have read in your physics the pendulum. So how many times it moves. So frequency we have learned over there. How do we say that? How many times? So the words like always, usually, often, rarely, all these words would come in the category of frequency, and it is telling you that verb, how many times or how often you have done. I often pay a visit to my grandma. See, you do it very frequently. So that is frequently is also an adverb. Okay, next. Now this is telling about a place. Where it is. If you see any word like here, everywhere, near, nearby, down, away, backward, upward, anything like that. Or here, there, all these words will cater to your adverb of place because they are giving you the answer of where. Due to flood, there were water everywhere. Now, which is the adverb over here? It's very clearly seen that it is everywhere. The water was everywhere. So it's telling you about the place. Next, if you're saying manner, when we talk about manner, so what comes to your mind? First of all, the question is how? Like, how are you interacting? You're interacting very sweetly. So, or hi, hellos, and all those which is coming up to us as an interactive way, we'll tell it you are interacting sweetly. So it is telling how or what manner. These tell us the way an action took or takes place in what manner or how. Like the performer sang beautifully. Naturally, in this case, who comes to our mind? Though she has left us, but Lata Mangeshkar. She sang beautifully. So an action takes place or took place. Nothing mattered. And today's generation, I too have few favorites which may match with yours. So let's not name them. It's not an adverb at all. So if you see those words, so he's so slow or he's so sweet. So slowly, badly. Usually this adverb caters to ly words. When we see ly, we actually tend or understand it is adverb of manner. Delightfully, loudly, sweetly, softly, melodiously, anything. Now, adverb of degree. So, adverb of degree should give you an answer how much or to what extent, like too slow, enough, perfectly. So, what extent he did that work? He did it perfectly. He speaks very fast or very slow or so slow, too fast. All these words will actually tell you adverb of degree, to what extent it is going on. If I go to next, before that, let me get back to you people and ask if there is any doubt or you have any questions or queries. But let me remind you once again, please don't forget to log in to our website www.letstute.com and of course subscribe. I think you will like it. So hit this button and to push the notification button so that you get all the updates on time. If you have any question before that, when we move ahead, you have already seen we'll start with a question answer session, right? So we will move ahead, but let me see that if you have something in query box also. Please put in because I'm going to answer now queries. I'm looking into the chat box now. Reach us through chat box if you have something to tell us. And our address, our website. Please check it out, save it, and don't forget to log in also. So it's if I start from first, I can see Ambika. Ambika was there for a long time. I liked it. Okay, Ambika, Turbo, Gracie, hi. Okay, Swas. Okay. Everyone is excited. Even I was very excited. Ambika again, hi. Muhammad Tajur Rahman. Okay, hi. Yes, Muhammad, you're back. Rahman, I am happy that you're back. Isha is also back. Isha has just made that word adverb. Instead of adding few, she has added one more to it. So it is only one A to it. Gracie has spelled it rightly. Good, Gracie. Isha has added few more A and B to it because she's adding, right? I liked it, Grace. Isha, the way you are responding to it. Rahman, good, good. Ambika, now she's back with the adverb spelling, right spelling. There it's Letstute, our team, my backbone. Anything which happens, they are with me. So it is how they are interacting and giving you all the updates, what's going on. Uh, Aesthetic studies, okay, hello, aesthetic studies. Fine, Pooja. Have you covered adjectives too? No, dear, we have not covered adjectives. If you want, we always look forward to your intention or the way you are looking forward. Please do write to us what all you need. I have not done adjectives in this live session, but of course, we have many videos related to adjectives. So don't miss that. You can also see from there. But yes, if you want to have this session, we will go with adjectives too. It is there in the pipeline, but let us come and see when we meet and then we have this session. Okay, let's begin with the next one. So here is a small trial round. Before I start, I would have some interaction over here too. Over here, though, I have asked you all that identify the types of adverb used in this sentence. I'm asking the types. Okay. So over here, I need the types, but before that, it is very necessary that you identify the words too. So before you go ahead, I would like you all to identify the adverbs here. First sentence goes like this. He has been to London twice. Over here, just first part of my question is tell me the adverb. Which is the adverb here? Okay, I'm waiting for you people in place. Pooja has asked me, ma'am, cover the parts of speech completely. It will be helpful for us for competitive. Absolutely, we are helping you out for everything. And to be honest, we are keeping this competitive exams in our mind. So we will do that. We will definitely do it. Okay, twice. Yes, time. Very good. Wait. Gracie, frequency, you are right. We will just come back. Let me see. Lunch is almost ready. Which is the adverb over here? Natasha is also back. Okay, Natasha. Yes, twice. Isha is adding few more. She's going on adding in this class. Okay. Over here, adverb of time. Now, don't give me the manner now, means the type now. Just give me the adverb. Which are the adverbs? Lunch is almost ready. Almost. Yes, Meetal is correct. I can hardly wait for the winter vacation. What can be the answer for the third one? I can hardly wait for the winter vacation. Yes, the thing is going on. So hardly wait, almost ready over there. Matin, you have gone wrong for that one. It is ready is not the adverb over there. Almost is correct. Hardly. Everyone is to the correct one. Okay, children will go to airport tomorrow. So over here, I'm giving you tomorrow. Samat wakes up early. Okay. There again, you are now, everyone is getting. Acha. Great, Pooja. You have given all the answers. Now I want to see, or you try to note it down, which type of adverb it is. He has been to London twice. Lunch is almost ready. I can hardly wait for the winter vacation. The children will go to airport. You all are already giving up the answers correctly. I am looking at the chat box too. But now we are ready. Note it down somewhere because my next slide will also be with the answer part also. And I am seeing, and team members, be ready. See, people are really interacting well and they are prompt even. So we cannot miss out few names. They are too active and they are interacting. Please keep a note of it. I think so. They will answer you in the chat box also. Yes, we are keeping a note of it. We're keeping an eye that who is interacting. The children will go to airport tomorrow. Samat woke up early. We almost play volleyball We sometimes play volleyball. I'm so sorry. Okay. So here is the answer. I think so you all have already noted down. So here is the answer. He has been to London twice, adverb of frequency. People already told me. Lunch is almost ready, almost telling you like how or to what so degree. It's I can hardly wait. Manner, hardly, softly, all ly. Ly will always tell you that it is manner. The children will go to airport tomorrow. You all guess the word tomorrow correct? And at time, somebody told me, yes, it is correct. Somebody gave twice as time. So twice will be how many times, right? So it is twice. It will be frequency. The market is nearby. Nearby, its place. So yes, now we are going little ahead with after types. We'll go, but there are few more things also. Few books give us this sentence adverb. These, when we add these adverb, it actually completely changes the meaning or it gives a new meaning to the sentence. Sentence of adverb are almost that modify a complete sentence and not just a part of it. Over there, what it happened, it just told the verb that. Over here, it will actually give the complete meaning. Obviously, the criminal had to be punished by law. Clearly, it is seen that we are progressing. Apparently, there is nothing that cannot happen today, said Mark Twain. Fortunately, Ned was invited to a surprise party. Or else we can also say, unfortunately, the party was 1,000 miles away. The last sentence goes basically he was innocent. So all these words actually is changing the meaning of the entire, this is giving a new look, new output to the sentence. So it is called sentence adverb. Another part of adverb will also be there, we'll discuss if this is new to you. Now many people get confused adverb and adjective. Actually I thought when I know you all saw the thumbnail also, but remember, even adjectives are adding something. We add something in grammar in this parts of speech adjective, which Pooja is looking forward. Yes, Pooja, we'll be doing it. Don't worry. So, if you have this doubt that which is adjective and which is adverb, keep this in mind that what it is modifying, what it is qualifying, it is if it is qualifying a verb or an adjective or an adverb, then remember it is adverb. But adjective will only modify or only tell about noun. So if I read my slide, the best way to tell the difference between adjective and adverb is to identify the word it describes. If the word is being described as a noun, then it's an adjective. As I said, adjective will only describe noun. If the word describes a verb, adjective, or another adverb, it's an adverb. But remember, sometimes we can use the shortcut way to tell the difference between adjective and adverb. If you see the word with ly, but it is not always, okay? But if you see it ly. But again, there is a controversy. Believe me, or if you think sometimes, it might have struck someone in from my audience also that we also have ly in adjectives. If that is there in your mind, let me be true, you are correct, you are thinking correct, good that if you are thinking so. So over here I have quoted it like this, be careful though, because this isn't always true. For example, curly hair, which I don't have, elderly person, friendly person. Now friendly is a friendly person. Are we describing a verb over there? No, we're describing a noun. So it is an adjective, not an adverb. However, most words ending with ly are adverb, it's true. And remembering this can help you to distinguish between adjectives and adverb and have the same root words. Now, isn't it true if I have given you this hint that it can be identified like this? Wasn't it helpful? If it is, please answer me. Okay, now let me move ahead with something else too, because we cannot end the session. But I feel, yes, you all are all you all can confirm or you all will not get confused between adjectives and adverbs. Okay, so let's go ahead. Now, as when I was telling you sentence adverb, remember I told you adverb of reason also. Sometimes it also gives me confusion that why we are using it. But some, if we have a full clause which is giving a reason, these adverbs logically connect the conclusion of the argument. Then we actually take it as adverb of reason. So do one thing in your competitive exam. If definitely they'll not give you adverb and adjective to adverb and conjunction together. So if it is adverb over there, keep this in mind. This can also happen and tick mark this instead of giving a guesswork. So I over here these words hence. I am not keeping well was one thing. Hence, so it is giving a conclusion of a sentence. So it is again a adverb of reason. Going ahead, if we see, I was late and hence I was not allowed to attend the assembly. I'm thirsty, so I drank water. She didn't go to college because she was. Actually, it's a confusion between conjunction, but over here, remember, when we are giving a conclusion of a statement, we can do like this. We are not, we'll try to identify it in that way. Accidentally, now this one can be sentence also. Accidentally, she wrote her mother's name instead of hers. Sometimes we do that, yes. Sometimes the columns are so confusing. All forms don't have the same format, and we do that mistake. You don't do that because there are many videos which help you to write your resume, which help you to attend your interview. So they will be also focusing on the format too. Keep in mind, and whenever, do be careful, do be vigilant that what are you writing. Next slide comes to the degree of comparison in adverb. Now you will say, ma'am, again it's a problem. You said adjective. We know very well that we have degree of comparison in adjectives. How did adverb come? So again, you will just see that whether it is describing a verb, adverb, adjective, or it is describing a noun. If it is describing a noun, what is it? It is adjective. If it is describing the other ones, verb, adverb, adjective, then it is an adverb. So over here, near, nearer, nearest, the same logic goes over here also. Hard, harder, hardest, cautiously. Do you all know this? How do we add this more and most? I think so many people know that. Remember, if there's only one syllable, means if you're opening your mouth only once, then we have that ER, the other form of it. But if we are using it like cautiously, then we try to have more and most in the degree of comparison. Over here, it is adverb. Names are also the same, but only see the difference if it is describing verb, adverb, or another adjective, then it is adverb. If it is describing a noun, then it is adjective. I'm repeating this again and again because there we get into some confusion. Okay, before I start with the other form, this is position. Where do you find these adverbs? I'm going on telling you that it is here, it is here. I should have that also in mind, right? Where actually? Now, if the verb are different forms of be form we say is, am, are, was, were, those things. So if it is after be form, we get that adverb. The gardener is always late. After is, we had that always. If there is an object, then adverb is placed after the object. So if there is an object, we will be placing it over here. We didn't have any object, right? But in a sentence, if we have an object, we will place it after the object. For example, he signed the agreement, which is the object, readily. He readily signed the papers of the agreement. Now over here, we can also place it before the verb also, like readily sign that all the, because when you have adverbs more in number, the objects are more in number. I'm sorry, I said adverb more in number. If you have objects more in number, then we'll place it just like before the verb, like he's readily signed all the papers. If the adverb modifies an adjective or an adverb, it normally comes before it. It's quite normal. If it is confident, adjective. So she's very confident. He's very confident. So it's coming before that adjective. Okay, I can see few more hi hellos. Nice to see you all. Srijit has joined now, but he's quite regular participant. So welcome, Srijit. Going to next part again. Position of adverb. We'll be dealing with it. Come on now. Now, if the verb consists of more than one word, the adverb is placed after the first word. For example, he has usually praised you. So if we have more than one adverb, he has usually praised you, we will add it over there. Adverb before the verb if the verb consists of only one word. She almost lost all her money. So only one word. The verb, one word. Adverb is usually placed before a verb have to or has to, whatever it is. So has to, have to will be first, it will be like preceding word will be an adverb. He often has to go out. He always used to. So have to, used to, all these words will first be associated by an adverb. Adverb can be at the beginning too. We have already seen, but over here it can be in any time. We saw it in sentence, but sentence adverb. But now it is, I'm saying anytime. But usually try to have the habit of adding time frame or the adverb of time at the end, because that is the one. But in the next part, after the subject, as we said that before it, if we have an object. So today I'm going to the mall. We have added in the first. She speaks well. It can be at the end. So adverb of manner. I sometimes, actually I'm trying to summarize also the position of adverb, giving these example with the types also. I sometimes remember to fetch milk on time before the packets are sold off. So it is frequency, but over here it is in the middle. So it can be in the beginning as today. It can be at the end as well. It can be in between as sometimes. Moving ahead, I want again a question answer session. But before that, let me see what's going on or if any doubt. If there's no doubt, we'll just go ahead and go with the question answer session. So I think so. Okay, let me go with the question answer session first because it's a story and I know many people are huge fan of it. So I've used it for my study material. So let's go ahead. So this is what I know, the icon itself, you all can, with the photograph itself, it's bubbling in your mind, all something is coming. Isn't it? Are you all a huge fan of it? So let's go with using it in studies too. Here's a fight sequence as depicted by J.R. Caldron in Lords of Rings. Okay, Gracie says the one ring. Okay. Adverb now, again, ma'am is there with everything with studies. So adverb used in the passage lend a realistic touch to the struggle between Ganlef and the Lord of City. Now the passage is just following, don't worry, but the task is given away. Read the following passage carefully and pick appropriate words from the box to fill in the blanks. So I'll wait. I will show the slide so that you all can, because over here I won't be asking in between, but I'll read out the slide so that you all can use it and try to fill up. But for you, I have given the words right there. Try to guess the correct word and then you can fill up the blanks. Okay. Now I will not read out the question with the answer, but of course, in my next slide, you will be having with the answers. So please read it properly. Try to use the appropriate adverb, which might give you the correct answer in the next slide. You all can also type in if my team members see that it's all correct, then they'll get back. But anyhow, you interact. Today's session is going in such a way that all are interactive, but this time Letstute has thought of a plan. The most interactive student or students also now, when we are over here, will get the award, and that will be the free membership of few courses which will be given over there. They will here, if you check the post or the chat box, please see the email ID also. But your names will be announced in the next class. And then you reach out to us that I was the winner, and then we'll be back to you. So let's. Ganlef and Pipin ran dash. They heard their friend crying dash. The door the door, which was shut, dash opened. The Lord of City stood, dash, tall and mighty. A light like flame shone, dash. Okay, I can see. Third one is tightly. The door was shut tightly. But remember, Srijit, it's open. Now, bitterly, what word is going on correct? So let me go on. Okay, I'll read your answers later. The he held the sword, dash, and swayed it, dash. Ganlif ran, dash, and the Lord's men stepped, dash, to avoid him. So see the words which is matching should also match your adverb. Ganlif ran, dash, and the lords of men stepped, dash, to avoid him. He lifted his hand and threw the sword, dash, at him. Ganlif fought, dash, and endeavored to crush the enemy. I am seeing few people. Think of another one. Okay, he's given fourth one as theirs. Lot of that's correct. Okay, few people bitterly crying bitterly was very correct. Okay, uh, just the third one which is there in the chat box by Srijit, it's little wrong there. We'll try it. Okay, uh, second one, friend crying bitterly. What happened to the first one? I'm not getting. Acha, fast. Yes, yes, all are correct. You just Gracie has given the full sentence. Good typing speed, Gracie. Not bad. Okay, let me go ahead. The Lord of the City stood there. Yes, that's correct. Fifth one is brightly. Okay, okay. Good, good, good. Everyone is going on with the correct pace. I'm also happy to see that. I'm still waiting to see. Sixth one is skillfully. Okay, he held the swords skillfully. Okay, still. Don't try to copy others. Try to have your own answers. That will be better. But I am happy to see the enthusiasm. I'm happy to see that the way you all are interacting. So good going. Third is there. Okay, tightly. Fifth is brightly. They said, flame shone brightly in his eyes. Yes, okay. Seventh one is there. Seventh one is there. Swayed it there. Okay. A pause. I am giving a pause there. If there is swayed it there, little mistake, Mithal. Fifth is brightly is correct, and sixth is tightly. Sixth is tightly is correct. Okay. Still, there is no answer for 8, 9, 10, 11. The help box is there itself. You all can take use of that help box. Okay, ran fast. Uh, okay. Do one thing. Just try not to repeat that. You all have already used that ran. Ran fast, sorry. So if possible, don't use it. You, see that if it is possible, it's not wrong. It's not wrong, but see if you can avoid that and if you can use another one. Nine stepped up. Okay. I'm still waiting. Good. I am happy with the interaction actually. Fatafat, the words are coming up. So I'm so happy. Okay. Till now, the latest one Mithal has given to ninth one. The last one which is answered. Okay, Greasy, how fast do you type, dear? So you are typing the stepped backward. Okay, that's correct actually. Fifth one is brightly, yes. Tenth is backward, through this backward at him. Uh, okay, just think it logically if you get the even remember during your competitive exams, think the other see that other half of the sentence gives the actual meaning also. It's not only the first word after seeing the verb you're just answering with the adverb. See that it is actually matching the whole sentence. 11th is skillfully. Okay, okay. And what about your, if 11th is skillfully, how many of you have answered the seventh one? Acha, swayed it suddenly. Okay, okay. See, we I can accept your things. Few things I there are that I'm saying there and all. It's not wrong, but few things I can accept it because I'm not showing the film, and then I'm not asking you to answer it accordingly. So in imagination, you all can say any. The way you all are answering is also correct, but this is another way to answer also. So this is one way to answer, which is this, which is saying that you all can also check your answers here, whichever it is. But I will not actually shout at you all because I have not shown you all the film. And if according to the film it was something else, then maybe I would have said. But stepped up and all things in imagination can be correct. So I may not give you a wrong answer, but still it can have this type of answer too. So Ganlif and Pipin ran fast. They heard their friend crying bitterly. The door was suddenly opened. Over there, somebody said tightly, shut tightly was correct, but I had that word opened over there. So suddenly would be the correct one. The Lord of City stood there, tall, mighty, and everyone got this one correct. Is the light like the flame shown there? Sorry, it is not highlighted in uh, uh, shown brightly there. Sorry, it should be, I have not filled in only. It is brightly in their eyes. They held a sword tightly and swayed it skillfully. Grandfather ran up actually over here, and the lords of men stepped backward because they had to avoid him. That's why you will take that word backward. Over there, somebody said that the sword was, he held the sword, no, threw, no, sorry. He lifted his hand and threw the sword backward. Now, over here, this backward wouldn't have matched because uh, you cannot aim so skillfully backward. That's why I'm not accepting that. Otherwise, if the you would have seen a film and if would have given that, then I maybe I'm accepting that. But remember, the way we'll take that logic that you're throwing it backward, so not that skillfully. Actually, your answers are little making me to think back. So that's why I'm just thinking. Gallop fought bravely, actually, over here. Many people fought up, fought back would be the correct one. So, fought up would not be that appropriate over here. But when we had that bravely, why not use it? Okay, we don't, I have missed out bravely that over there. Okay, okay. Then my bad. Then fought back. Sorry, I cannot see that word over there, but maybe I missed it out. Last slide also, I missed it out. Yes, you all are correct. So over here, so as an exam, you all get no one grace mark. Over here, you people get a grace mark. So bravely over there. Okay. Now I'll get back to the question answer session if there is something to answer to. Okay, let's go back to the session. Okay, over here, all Mansi is saying, ma'am, part speech writing and debate writing karwaye, please, ma'am. Okay, that's a part. If it is practically done, it will be better. But still, let me discuss with my team and then I'll get back to you with the debate writing. Okay, because debate writing needs some point, but still we'll think of it. Okay. Okay, simply girly. Girly over here, we already spoke about ly words for adverbs, and now this girly is an adjective over here. So yes, hi dear, you have joined now. So any more questions to you? And still I'm there with the time session with you. We have some time if there's anything which you need to discuss or you did not understand in the session. So if I want to wind up, and I would like to say that remember adverbs, we usually identify them with ly, but it's not always ly. The only thing which will remind you that it is an adverb or you will keep in mind is it should modify, qualify, or say more about verb, adjective, and adverb. If there is another adverb. Then, if there are types of adverb, please have. But yes, only in competitive exams, it is that they will be asking you, and in your exams, exam fever is still on. I know that. So in your exams, it will be asked that type of adjective. So please remember time, manner, degree, the way. Time, when. Manner, how. Degree, what extent? So all these will place, you know it very well. It will tell about where. Answer it as where. Keep these in mind. Actually, these are the main thing which you will keep in mind. Type. The position what I showed you is also one part which it will help you to identify the adverbs in the sentence. That is also one way you can identify adverbs. Okay. Simply girly dialogue writing form. Okay, okay. Shrij, you are always clear. You always clear, my. I'm so happy, Srijit, that you feel fruitful and you feel useful with this session. And we'll be back. We promise you we'll be back. And our site is also there with you with all things that is it. Letstute is actually student oriented. We try to build up every material so that it helps all the students. Okay. Uh, Ayush 50, why ago? Okay, ma'am, how to improve vocabulary? Dear, to improve vocabulary, the best thing is first thing you have to go through words. Okay. Then what you do, please use those words, dear. Whenever you write a sentence, don't just end up with good, bad, nice, or you're talking to someone. How are you today? If that is the question, I'm good. Instead of say that I'm finding myself very fresh, or I'm better than yesterday, or I'm good to go. All these words, if you keep on using when you're talking, or even especially during writing, because when you write, you think a bit. So try to improve, try to think back your sentence. That will actually improve your vocabulary. Then what happens? As you keep on using that word, that will become your practice. That you don't have to learn. Add up one more word in your word bank and then try to use it. Keep at least keep 3 or 4 words in your mind so that you will use it. Few people keep when they talk to me, and we have that spoken session also when we practice with that, then we tell, or the way we try to suggest you, all trainers would like to tell you that keep 2 or 3 words in your mind, new words in your mind, and whenever you find it appropriate, please use it. Believe me, it will make a change in your vocabulary. Try it one day. Dialogue form writing, okay, we'll do that. Adverb describes a verb. Yes, Ayush. It not only describes a verb, as we have already said, it describes adjective and other adverbs too. Okay, everyone is into dialogue writing. Okay. आप किसके क्लास लेते हो? I am अभी. So these classes, these YouTube classes are for people who are looking forward for competitive exams and even the 10th, 11th, 12th exam. So we are trying to come up with the topics which are common to all. Okay. Srijit, ma'am, it's my humble request uh, to make live session on Indian judiciary system. Okay. Why, dear? What do you do with that subject? Diamond cuts, diamond means it's very different in Hindi. लोहा लोहे को काटता है. हाँ, always your Hindi won't be same as English, dear. It is like tit for tat in a way. लोहा लोहे को काटता है. So we can use it like that also, or equal strength, like we need some equal strength. Diamond cuts diamond is quite different to it. It cannot happen, no? It cannot happen. Simply says how to get full marks in letter writing. We have done a session in letter writing. So simply girly, remember, first thing what you have will fetch you marks is format. Don't go wrong with the format, please. Try to address all the parts what they have. So you are already done with 5 marks. And then your content, be up to the mark, be what they are asking. Don't go wrong with grammar. And sometimes, yes, you can get full marks, dear. Though in those writing skills and creative writing, teachers are not allowed to give full marks because they find out ways to cut. But don't give them chance. Give your best. First thing is format and then understand the question and answer all the parts. I think so that will work out. Yes, Rijit, I also know the topic is in SST. So it will not be in English, I know that. We are keeping that in mind. The whole chat is there in mind because judiciary system cannot be in English, right? But of course, we have some videos and we have some lessons for those subjects also. Just go through it, but don't think so. Actually, it is not my part, social studies, so I have not seen that. But if not, if it is not there, our teams will already look to it. Means they have already gone through your topic and they will try to find out ways and means to find it out. I think so. It's time to end up the session. Let's end up here. It was very interactive. I think so. Letstute will find less time to answer them and give you all the awards. They'll have a tough time to judge that who is the most interactive person in this group. So I feel that yes, we are there with the end of the session, and we'll look forward to see you all in our next session and see that you do your best, and we also have hand to hand, we go hand to hand. Whichever is helpful for you, we work out on that. Whichever is not helpful for you, we don't touch it. But yes, everything is helpful for you. Please do write us to the mail address which is provided and feel free to reach out to us. Remember, we are always there to help you. You are there, that's why we are here. So the more you tell us, the more it will be helpful for us. So bye for the day today.